Uh, maybe. Hello, hello. Been a while. Rusty. Wait, what, Mike? We? Hello, 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 hello. Let me try something. Okay, are we working? How does this sound? I think is it better now? Hello, hello. Alex, hello, hello. How does it sound? Oh, does it close that? Okay.
Scroll down just a little bit.
Headphones. That's the only thing. Unless
Do you have an audio output? Or like,
Hey,
is it
let's-
pulling your desktop audio from anywhere?
no, like nothing's playing right now.
At least I think. Or either that or I'm crazy.
We bit choppy. Okay, okay. Here, hold on. Let me try something.
Wait. How do you mute that? Can you mute that? Okay, let's see. It's still picking up from whatever it's at.
Oh,
I think it is picking your Yeti.
oh, it probably is. Okay, okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's try. Hello. Oh, is it no device?
Oh,
Is that?
if you scroll back down to which one it should be, so it's picking something.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Is the Yeti muted?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Oh, physical.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Because then if we're
Okay.
still talking, it should still.
It should still.
Yeah.
Oh,
You should be
yeah.
fine.
Okay, we should maybe.
Here, I'll put my headphones on.
Okay. How are we sounding now? Is everything sounding better? Was there an update? I don't know what the.
Pretty quiet.
Pretty quiet.
I can't tell. That could just be my settings, though.
It might be. Anyone? Much
It's
clearer.
clear, yeah,
Okay,
it
okay.
just sounds.
How volume wise? How is it compared to? I mean, there's nothing playing right now, but I think I had to gain up a little bit.
Like, I think if people turn their volume up, it's okay, but I think it's just fairly quiet.
Okay, so we got the gain up. What was the other one? Noise suppression. I think it was this one. There we go. There we go. Okay. Not bad. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. Little technical difficulties, but we're back. Sorry about that. It has been a while. So, yeah. Hello, hello. Alex, how's it going? Let me put on some our OG little Final Fantasy going here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It should hopefully be good. I can move it a little bit here. There we go. All right. So, on Damnedie. Good old Damnedie. It has been a while. I should have looked up Last Cyclone. Hello, hello. Okay, the cat. Hello, hello. That's okay. We had some technical difficulties. You're just in time. Hopefully everything sounds okay. Now the picture in picture feature isn't. Oh, that's weird. Well, hopefully everything is coming through here okay, and vocally, or yeah. Yeah, so it's been a while. There has been a lot done. I can't even remember. I should look up what the last, or when the last stream was, because oh boy, oh goodness, there might be a few. Okay, here we go. When was this? Content. Okay, here we go. January, end of January. Wow. Okay. So yes, okay. A lot has been done in the time since then. Last week. Oh yeah, definitely last week. Oh, for sure last week, yeah. So I think back then it was fairly bare bones. It still probably looks similar to the last time I streamed, but there's been a lot going on in the back end kind of thing. So a lot of new items have been sort of added. Some actually in the game, some just kind of again in the background. Let's see here. In the icon list, we have a bunch. Let's see here. Added in a bunch of new pickaxes of different types. Kind of definitely not ripped off RuneScape of adamant, copper, and a little bit of Minecraft diamonds, pickaxe, golds, mithril, that kind of stuff. Same with axes. Still got to figure out what exactly the axes are going to work towards, but we now have let's see here. If we hit play, we have, so in our hotbar, I did a whole thing where you can, if you craft, you know, you want to make a little farm or something, you got like fences that you can craft, and then they're in the world, and I have collision, and then same with like a big gate. You can kind of place that. There you go. So yeah, we got that. We do have a bow and arrow working. The animations are a little rough, and you can zoom in, so that's pretty cool. Back in the mines, I think so. I may not know the reference, but possibly. Yeah, you can zoom in, and you can, you know, shoot the arrow. So that's pretty cool. And then I was like, okay, we had, I think in the last stream, we had a pistol. We had like a rifle. I was like, cool. But what about a sniper rifle? So we got one of those. And you can look up and down, and it shoots wherever you're looking. So it does. And again, the bullets are a lot larger than they will be. It's just for testing, but it does like a little like, you know, like a little shot like that. And then a shotgun that has a bunch of shots that kind of come out, you know, like a shotgun would. And they all have like reload animations and everything. So that's pretty cool. We have all the new boxes for ammo where we can pick up all the shotguns. So now we have in the bottom right, we have 2 out of 12. So if we reload, it knows to reload only up to 4 because that's all it can hold. And then same with the rifle, it can only hold, I think, 6, I think. And then I was like, okay, you know, right, a sniper rifle, shotgun, pistol. But what about a submachine gun? I thought that would be cool. And it like sprays kind of like where you're looking, so you know, it kind of like shoots all over the place. And that can shoot 8 at a time. So I was like, oh, sweet. That's sick. And then I did I spent a while. Can you pet the chicken? If not, 0 out of 10. That is a good question. I don't know if we have a petting animation. Animation. No pet, but I can look into that. But what you can do, let me see here. Let's go until we get the chicken here. Okay, so we got deers and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a sheep. Can we use the chicken as a gun? I don't no. No, we can't. Okay, is that I think that's a chicken, right? Yeah. So I was like, okay, you know, if you want to make a farm, how do we, you know, you see a wild chicken you know, in this case, how do we get that, you know, and bring it back to our farm? So working with the animations and assets that I had, we have a rope. So we take that rope and we look very menacing with the rope, and we see the chicken or an animal like a cow or a sheep that we want to bring to our farm, and then we just, and then we just, he runs away, but there's a chance that he's tamed, and now he's tamed. So he'll come with us back to our farm, if, you know, we had one, but comes back, and then when you know, they're with us, and we press E, it'll kind of just like graze in the area. So we do a little bow, and that would just kind of grazes in. If we were to have, you know, fences around it, it would just graze in that area, and then we can get in the future eggs out of the chicken to eat, or maybe in the future to make more chickens. So yeah, just kind of going over, we have plots, farm plots. So here, so again, if we had a farm, it looks kind of goofy because I have it attached to the camera, but if we were looking up like this and we, you know, place it, it'll go down to the ground like that. And then what I'm hoping today we can do is a farming system, or like a planting system, where we go up to it. There's a weird effect on it, I'm just noticing now. That is kind of freaky, but where we hopefully open up a UI, something like this, and you put the seeds that you know, whatever seeds that you have into the seed UI, and the manure or the fertilizer to then grow the crop. So we have plots, but we also have planters like this. You know, if you're like near a house or something and you just want like a little kind of planter box like that, and then you could plant a few seeds into that and then grow whichever. And then yeah, so a little thing like that. But yeah, got distracted for like 10 minutes. Just going over just kind of new stuff. I think it was last weekend. I was up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. So again, it's a zombie game, a zombie survival game, and there were some issues with the zombie, mainly when um, other people would join the game. Okay, that also did not work but yeah, so like it would it would like run slow, like the zombie would like have low like movement speed or something, and I was like, okay, that's weird. So I did like an overhaul of that, but then at the end of the night I was like, okay, like I want the zombie, like if you were to place down like a fence, don't mind the white boxes on the fence, but you know, if you were to place down a fence or a gate or a farm plot, I want the zombie to be able to see it and like attack it. So you kind of have to like defend your house or like defend your home kind of thing. So I went in and tried to do some work on the zombie AI. Simulated gambling? We might be able to. Possibly down the line, because I do want you to be able to have like currency in the game, and like there'd be like a person to trade with and stuff. So possibly. But this zombie AI, I was like, okay, I want it to, like right now it just sees a player, runs up to it, tries to attack it, all good. If it, you know, kills that player, then it goes on. I've tested it in multiplayer, goes on to the second player and attacks it until it dies, or it dies. Perfect. But what if there is a fence that you placed? I wanted to attack that it sees. So I went down this long, and I pulled up a different project of mine, Damnedie online, for the AI of that, of just going up to, because fences, you know, surprisingly don't move. They're, you know, they stay still. So that's great for the code that I was doing back then. So I was like, oh, okay, I could use it now. So I did it, and I spent, I want to say 3, almost 4 hours. And within the first 30 minutes, I had, you know, a like pretty good thing. I would like right here, like hide off to the side and just watch the zombie, you know, go after the fence, and it would destroy it. And I was like, perfect, that's awesome. But I wanted to prioritize the player, so you can't just, you know, like keep placing fences so the zombie doesn't attack you. So if it sees the player, go after the player. Sounds, I don't know if that sounds easy, but it was not easy. But at the very end of the night, I think it was like 3.5 hours. It was about 3.5 hours, and it was just a little bit of code to figure it out. And I was like, nice. But so now, whenever it sees, depending on what it sees first, the fence, the gate, the farm gate, or the crop, or the smaller crop, or the planter, or the bigger planter, it'll go after that. But if it sees the player, it'll go after the player. Hopefully, that I'm really hoping. So in the top left, we can see eventually fence not dead, so that means it sees it. but now it sees us, so it's coming after us. So if it defeats us eventually, after a little bit here, well, I'll position the camera this way. There we go. So now it goes after the fence, attacks the fence, destroys the fence, attacks the other fence, the crop, and now the gates. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the top left. That's just messages for me, but so that all works. Awesome. It was a lot of work. I can't remember if in the last stream I did like a big overhaul of if you die in multiplayer, do you get to play as a zombie? Oh, that'd be cool. I was thinking of just like respawning, but that'd be an interesting kind of change. Right now, I just want it as just a respawn, but that could be interesting because it could be. I just don't want people to like abuse it of like, you know, you die on purpose to just go after people. So, right now I think it's just respawn, but that could be interesting. But yeah, so, and the whole inventory system, like moving stuff around. I recently added a flashlight, and the way I initially added it did not work well, you could say, with multiplayer. The for the person joining, like the client, whenever I started the game, the flashlight was like huge, like it took over both players, and it was just a large flashlight over everyone. But for I kind of fixed it. So we have 5 batteries here. So we have the flashlight now, and if I press F, we have the flashlight going. And then we can see here, just right now, it obviously it's a lot faster than it's going to be, but the bar goes down for how much battery you have left. And then when it reaches 0, it goes to the next one and then starts to go down. And then when I stop, it stops there. So yeah, so like that's pretty interesting. And I don't think, one more thing, the reason I was like, oh, like let's add, you know, a flashlight, because right now, like, what do I need a flashlight for? Like everything's totally fine. But I added a day and night cycle. So if I press this, then the sun goes down, and obviously it's a lot faster than it's going to be, but it goes down and it's getting kind of dark, so obviously, you know, you need the flashlight. So, and then the sun comes back up like that. So yeah, just like a little cool little thing I added. But yeah, so on the Trello board, I am just wanting to work on the kind of like farming UI system. NYCon, is that Comic Con? I'm not sorry, I'm not sure what's that. What is that? Also, welcome back, Kid the Cat. Flashlights, yes. I'm hoping like when you go into like building or something like that, I'm hoping it'll be like pretty dark, so you need a flashlight obviously because no electricity or very little. So the animation is interesting. I don't know what that hand is doing, but yeah. So, and yeah, I've added in like different, yeah, the kind of ores to use for pickaxes, and then I have a bunch of, let's see here, where is it? Where is it here? Interactable. So yeah, like adamantite ore. So I'm thinking like if you have probably, excuse me, similar to like RuneScape, um, if you have like the base pickaxe, like the wood one, then you can get maybe like iron, and then with you craft like an iron pickaxe, then you can get copper, and then with a copper, like kind of like build up. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. And then I was thinking like, okay, like what about like metal? Like people are gonna need metal, so there's gonna be vehicles or something. So I have that, and I was thinking, okay, like a crowbar, equip a crowbar, and then go up to like a scrap vehicle and just kind of interact with it. And then it goes like that. So then you can't get any more. So that should hopefully, and that gives you this here, the scrap metal. And now I just need to think of what you can use the scrap metal for. But yeah, we have a bunch of, let me see here, the UI. I'm just trying to think of like all like different combinations of like what you can use, in this case like sunflower for, or with wheat. I want to make it where you can make flour and then into bread, and then you eat the bread. And then I was thinking I added in where is it here? An empty can, because right now I have a can, like a canned food where you can eat and regain some, or get some more food so you're not hungry. And I was thinking, okay, with hunger, if you find an empty can, or when you eat canned food you get an empty can, and then with like carrots that you grow or corn, you can put that in the can, and then it makes canned food that you can eat. So just that kind of stuff. Plant pea shooter. Yeah, honestly, I should make a little, what are those, potato guns? I feel like I had one of those growing up. You stick it in it. A potato? You don't know a potato gun?
No.
Yeah. It's like this
Is it
thing.
a gun made of potatoes, or the gun itself shoots potatoes?
It shoots potatoes. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That feels like
Yeah.
sorry to
No,
interrupt.
you're
That
okay.
feels like a dangerous
No,
situation.
no.
Like the
No,
mini potatoes,
it doesn't shoot the whole potato.
Okay, that changes
You
things. I thought you were like,
you stick it in a potato, and then you pull this thing, and then it holds that piece that you took, and then you shoot I swear I'm not imagining this. I'm pretty sure.
Austin, did you have many fevers as a child?
I might have had many fevers, but the potato gun was not. It sounds dangerous.
It sounds fake, not gonna lie.
It's not fake. Okay, hold on, I gotta look this up. Potato gun. Do it yourself. Nice. Yeah, see, yeah. Yeah, it was something like this.
I've heard marshmallows.
Yeah, you stick it in the potato, pull it back, it holds that, and then you shoot it.
Like, so is the potato now... Sorry, I'm so locked in on this. Is the potato now edible, or no?
I mean, you can still eat it,
Is it
yeah.
used for cooking, like a fun way to cook, or no? It's to, like...
No, it's a raw potato. It's a raw potato.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Neopets as a kid. So
Yeah, right.
my favorite childhoods.
Yeah, not potato gun pets. Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Yeah, see, Alex knows what it is. There we go. There are some like bazooka ones that it's a, oh, it is like Is that a whole potato that it shoots? Okay, sorry. Okay, back to not potato talk. Yes, so raw potatoes are not edible and toxic. True. I would not eat those. I do enjoy a lot of potato chips though. Not raw, but yeah. So there are a few things I want to set up. Like I have this bucket and I want to use it for if you tame a cow, get the milk, but then I gotta figure out what you do with the milk. And then I gotta do the whole crafting UI and system. And got milk. Oh, we're gonna have milk. Yeah, let me see. We got a cow. We got a cow. First try. Okay. See, and rope. Then I gotta figure out like what are you gonna make the rope out of? There we go. First try. So yeah, I think when you like do the bow to let it like do its thing and roam or graze, then there'll be a chance that you can like milk it. Get some milk. I just gotta figure out what to do with the milk. Like I kind of want to do some like crazy like that doesn't make sense kind of combinations. Like I want there to be like crafting for like bullets and stuff like that. And we played a bit of Ark Survival Evolved like a few months ago, and how they do the gunpowder is what is it, charcoal and spark powder or something like that, and charcoal from just burning logs at like a campfire or something, and then spark powder I think it's flint and stone I think. But in here, I want to be like, okay, charcoal, again, burning from just a campfire or a stove or whatever. And I kind of want to do like sunflowers. I don't know, like something about like like spits, like or do Americans have spits?
I don't know if they're specifically
just
sunflower.
Just sunflower seeds. Where you like spit out.
What a good question. Let me see.
Yeah, like you spit out sunflower seeds, so it's kind of like a bullet. So I was thinking, oh, like hey, sunflower seeds and charcoal make gunpowder. Yeah, it is. Okay. Striped grass fiber. Well, what's that? What's everyone saying? What for? What's going on? What? What? The spits thing?
Yeah, I'm also a little confused on how the sunflower seeds
right.
To the
right, but it's charcoal, right?
No. Huh?
But you spit out sunflower seeds, so it's like a bullet, right? That's okay. You don't need to laugh. That's how you make gunpowder.
By spitting out it. Sorry, I'm very apparently involved in this stream today, but
you are.
Sorry.
No, please more.
Spit out sunflower seeds.
Yes.
And that is the gunflower.
No.
Or gunpowder.
Gunflower.
You got me all confused now.
No, so charcoal mixed with sunflower seeds makes gunpowder.
It's unique. I do like it because it is like I don't think I've seen that before. I like it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No, in real life that is the thing, but you know what? I love it.
It could be though.
It honestly, has anyone tried?
I don't know.
I don't think so. So we don't know if it's a possibility.
That is true. Yeah, so that's the idea. So it's Plants vs. Zombies just with extra steps. There we go. See? It was, yeah. Because they have sunflowers spitting out
I think
something.
Their sunflower collects sun, and then their pea shooter shoots.
Oh.
And they have that walnut. Walnut was my favorite.
I have sunflower seeds and charcoal in a relatively close vicinity.
What?
That's what Kay the cat said.
Oh, my brain
we can make
charcoal to gunpowder. I'm like, why do you have gunpowder in your?
No, not gunpowder. Don't you dare spread misinformation about Plants vs Zombies. I think it was at you.
No, you, because you said the sunflower spits.
Don't they?
No, the sunflower I think collects or creates little like energy.
Okay, last cyclone. You gotta clarify here, because I might be out to lunch.
Oh my god, where are we going for lunch?
Sunflowers produce sun. Okay, I'm out to lunch.
Wow.
I also have gunpowder in a slightly less vicinity. Did you make it from charcoal and sunflower seeds? I'm just wondering. Sun lets you get more plants. Okay, yeah. I feel like I've maybe played it once, so I'm a little foggy on that. But oh, a gaming. Oh, who in the chat would like to see me game?
Press 1
Nobody.
in the chat to see Austin be a gamer.
No.
Press 2 in the chat if he's handsome. Press both if both are true.
Press both. Wait, what? I need to study the gunflower and coal char more. I respect that. What are we pressing? Crazy Dave. Why did Crazy Dave remind me of Jerry? What's going on? That is a wonderful question. Try to understand the lore. Yeah. It does seem like a lot. I feel like I watched a video essay on Plants vs. Zombies, and I had no idea what was going on. Can we add a very small chance for a zombie to spawn using Jerry's model? Oh, shoot. Good save.
He says to himself.
Yeah. That's really good. Okay, hold on. Okay.
It's like a shiny, but it's just Jerry.
And is it just gonna T-pose, or should it have like walking animations?
I think it's so threatening to have it T-pose and just glide towards you.
True. Wait, yeah. I feel I think it might have to T-pose. Just T-pose. And is it shiny Jerry or regular Jerry? I feel like it should be regular. It's gotta, or, oh geez, now we're going down the rabbit hole. Or should there be, within the small chance of the zombie being, or dying and spawning Jerry, there's a even smaller chance than it spawns shiny Jerry. Oh my goodness. We are going down the rabbit hole here.
Dude, you haven't gone far enough. What if... Okay.
No, keep going.
Go farther. You
keep going. Let's hear it.
If you kill a Jerry and then a shiny Jerry pops up, what happens if you kill the shiny Jerry?
I think the game just like uninstalls itself or something. I don't know.
At that point, I think
it's like, yep, you're done.
Puts a gif of somebody flipping you off and said goodnight.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh man. Okay, do we do that right? Do we do that right now, or do we do the front? We do it right now?
Yes.
Okay, here, hold on. Okay, we're doing it right now. Okay, we gotta think of this. So if Shiny Jerry appears... I'm trying to think of the... I think it probably defaults to T-pose. Oh god. Okay, for testing, we'll bump it up to like 50% just to make sure it works. Okay, but what should the percentage be? Like 1%? Like what are we talking here? We gotta think of percentages. What is... You become Jerry. Oh my god. Okay. If...
What if you've died in multiplayer and you're a zombie and you kill another zombie by accident and it then spawns as Jerry and then you kill that Jerry and it becomes shiny and you kill it then?
Okay.
You have to do Baldur's Gate 3 and think of all the possibilities.
Right. 3.2897 specifically.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay, holy jamoly. Okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta write this number down or something. 3.2897%. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let me see here. Oh, I haven't opened up Damnedmon in a long time. Not specific decimal. Okay. I think we can do that. 1.328 for shiny Jerry. Yeah, hold on, let me just... Is the 1.3 is after you kill the regular Jerry. 1.328% shiny Jerry. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. How is Jerry? Oh, my computer may have just gone into like overdrive. You may have not heard me there.
That's what happens if you kill the shiny Jerry.
Oh my goodness.
Explodes Austin's computer.
Yeah. Hey Jerry, my computer. You probably can't even hear. It's probably so choppy right now. Apologies if you can hear me.
Apologies.
Oh, man, I don't know. Jerry's taking over my computer. Is there any audio coming out of the stream? Okay.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh boy. Is it choppy?
I can't tell if it's my computer or your computer. I think
well, my computer's taken off right now. It's flying somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh no. What is it? Oh, because I deleted the derived cache and I haven't opened up damn. Can you say something? That I'm still alive.
It's like coming in.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't opened up the project since I deleted the derived cache. And now it's trying to load everything. I'm still here. Okay, there we go. I think we're maybe... Yeah, I think we're back. Hello. We're back. Yeah, it just has to... Yeah. Yeah, I went in because I was like, man, what is eating up all my space on my SSD? And turns out Unreal Engine, every time you open a project or any sort of file or anything, it like compiles the shaders and then saves that data so it doesn't have to do it again. And I deleted that because it was a large... Is it cutting out? Oh no. I'm still here. Hello? Okay, I think we're good. All right, okay. Yeah, so I don't even know. All right, where's Jerry? What are we doing here? There he is. Let's fly over to Jerry. Oh, Jerry, it's been so long. You look different, Jerry.
He looks more kind.
He doesn't have any textures on him, but...
Bro, don't call him man being...
Oh, sorry.
What the hell? That's like number one, bro.
Oh.
Why is it going again?
What?
Why is it going again?
Because it's compiling all the shaders. Alright, so we got oh, jeez, yeah, it might take a sec, but we do have Jerry. Do we have polygon? Okay, we'll check here. We don't have it. Sorry, I'll go back to Jerry. There we go. Okay. So we need this folder. I should just name this Jerry. All caps. Okay, there we go. Your specs are fighting for their lives right now. Honestly, I don't even have, well, maybe my CPU, but it's not terrible. But yeah, anytime, yeah, load up a, I mean, this, to be fair, for reloading all the shaders and stuff like that and compiling them, this is a very, okay, not very, okay. This is, for a single person, this is a pretty large worlds. Like, you know, it's from library 1 to library 8, the whole world. It has to recompile like the textures and everything. That's what I'm telling myself. But we do have Jerry here, so we just need to migrate that, steal all the CPUs. Because both Jaden and I have upgraded like different parts of our computer over the years, kind of thing, and we're like, oh, like we should, you know, set up like kind of like a third, like almost like a server kind of thing to host like movies that we watch or TV shows or whatever. So yesterday, or for Jaden's birthday on the 27th, I got her a SSD. And the whole plan yesterday was to put the SSD into her computer and then move my whole, because I just have like a small case for my computer. And my brother, almost a year ago on my birthday, got me, and we still haven't taken it out of the box, a whole, like a larger case. And we're going to move my stuff into that one. And then this new computer, we're going to build it into this smaller case. And after a little bit of time putting in the SSD into her computer, we're like, maybe we'll save it for another day. Mainly because I'm like very anxious about moving a whole computer into a new computer, because I've done that before, and especially going into the weekend, it's like, oh, what if it doesn't work? And then I'm kind of crap out of luck for the whole weekend if stuff doesn't work. So I'm like, that's like a Sunday or Monday kind of thing. So, but yeah, so it's an okay CPU, but it just takes some time. There's this cool like little plugin compiler booster, but that would lag the stream out. But it would use the whole CPU and it'd probably get done pretty fast, but it would just not be great right now. But yeah, so I think we just need to take polygon fan. Polygon fan mini. Here we go. Okay. It really would be punted out, honestly. Okay, so if we migrate... I don't know what it's saving, but sure. Oh boy. I might be lagging here too. Okay. Oh, Polygon Adventure. Not sure why it's needing all of this. Well, if it needs it, may as well take it, I guess. It's over here. Okay, so that is moved over. Well, 27th of last month for you. Your B-Day. Okay, we'll just wait for it to finish compiling, and then I guess we can go back here. Models. There he is. How tall is that? Yeah, that's a good size. Okay, so we got Jerry is in the new game. Here we go. Okay, so does the zombie do its dying animation and then turn into Jerry?
Do a dance animation.
Do a dance animation. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We have a dance. No dance. What about a bow? Brush off the dust.
Ooh, I like that.
Wow. So it.
It kind of looks like though he's giving you the like you know like.
No, you know. Okay, so not that one.
No, I like it. I think it's funny. He's like ah. It kind of also looks like maybe scratching his neck, so he's like turning into a zombie.
Oh, turning.
Last Night Clue makes a good point. You can't ask a Jerry how tall they are.
That is true. That is very true. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay, so maybe they do. Yeah, brush off the dust. And then Jerry just T-poses at you. And how much damage should Jerry? I mean, this might be a silly question. Maybe like 50% of your health, kind of thing. How much damage?
1 HP.
Leave you with 1 HP. Oh. And then just stand there.
Yeah.
Like a scarecrow. Okay. 20% damage every attack. Okay. Okay, let's try and get. Did we decide? Does the zombie do like here? Hold on. Let me just show right now what happens. Give the Jerry zombie 5,000 times more health than normal. Oh my goodness. Hold on, okay. Here, let's see this here. If it's the crawling one, I'm gonna lose my mind. It is, okay. So, okay, let's get a different one. Okay, so zombie, shoot. It goes down. Does the zombie do the dying animation? And because also I forgot to say, there's a loot bag of like when it dies, it can drop a certain different kind of loot. That's pretty cool. But should it do the dying animation and then just appear Jerry, or when the zombie hits 0 health after your shots or attack, it just appears Jerry? Which, what are you feeling? Because right now, I guess we could test it out to see if what we feel. Where is... So yeah, before... Also, can you kill Jerry? That might be a silly question, but...
Of course you can't.
I know you can't. Jerry's always there. But if we say... here... move that, and then if we go... mesh... set... mesh... Jerry... Okay, we'll see what this looks like. So... okay, so right now it doesn't chase you just how it is, like it was quickly coded, but basically when the zombie dies, the movement is stopped. So right now Jerry is not chasing us or anything because the movement stopped, but we could say that 3.2897% chance. So right here, if we random float in range, so the minimum is 0, max is 100, and then if we do a branch, if this is less than or equal to 3.2897, oops, that's greater than, oops, less than or equal to 3.2897. If that's true, then we can set it to be Jerry. Here, let me see. Set this here. That. Move that way out because we might need some room. So if it's greater than 3.2%, then just do the zombie dying. But if it's less than or equal to the 3.2%, let's maybe move this out here. Sorry. Small chance to drop a Jerry action figure as a unique item. Okay. Okay, so Jerry can't die. Okay, so what do we do about Jerry then? If Jerry can't die, or it takes a lot, do we... How do we balance that? Like if you know, if you're thinking of like balance wise, how do we balance Jerry? Obviously that's a tough question because you can't balance Jerry. But if it were to spawn in a game with your buddies, you know, you're a few hours in and Jerry spawns and he just one-shots you, how do you balance it? Oh, a timer. There could be a timer. There could be a timer. Take some... Oh. I like that. So if we do this... I'm just going to move this down because we're going to need some Jerry time here. Take Jerry and put him in the farm or hire him as a guard for your base. So how do we...
You use the rope like the chicken on Jerry.
You could use the rope on Jerry. Because with the rope, there is, like, you only have a 33% chance, and I was very lucky that I got a first try every time. But there is a 33% chance that it fails. You could try to rope Jerry. Because if we do this... I think he's still gonna attack. I don't think he's gonna die. Let's try this here. All right, we said it's at 3.2. Yeah, okay. For testing purposes, we're gonna make sure it happens every time. So, there we go. Menacing. Oh my goodness. Nothing happens. Okay. Nothing happens when you shoot Jerry. Does he attack you? Still does damage. Lots of damage. Oh, and he's fast. Holy jeez. Okay, you can't outrun Jerry. Okay, good to know. That's alright. Okay, menacing. Wow. Alright, so... Okay, so Jerry spawns. Put him to work. I have Power World on the mind, so put them to work. Put Jerry to work. That sounds interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Because we could have it where, yeah, Jerry looks after like the farm, watering. Oh, we need a watering can or something. Oh, I gotta write that down. Watering can. Not sure if I have an animation for that, but okay, we got Jerry doing his thing. We could do the tame thing. I do like the tame. If you hit him with that, Or else maybe he just has like 1,000 health or something. Like he can only be tamed by like the rope. Or else he's just on a tear. Because could have it, yeah, 20% damage. Or leaves you with 1 health. But then he would just keep chasing you. Or we could have it where he hits you to 1 health. And if there's no one else around, then he just like roams. Like he just like, much like the animal does right now, where it's just kind of like roaming around. Just kind of like moving. If you fail to rope Jerry, half of your items in your inventory get deleted instantly. Whoa. Whoa. Holy. Okay, I'm not sure about that far. Okay, but let's see if we can actually... what was that under? Let's just try the rope thing to start. What was that? I think it's this one. Yes. Server tame. Okay. So if we go, okay, we gotta make a is Jerry variable. Is Jerry. And we set that to true. I still want it to respawn the zombie because it technically died. So I still want it to do this after a 30-second delay because that lets you, you know, pick up the loots and then it'll spawn somewhere else. And then for that, I won't destroy Jerry, but I still want this. So not destroy if server respawn. One random inventory slot gets its item deleted. Okay. I just wonder how to like, especially with the rope on Jerry, how to like explain that to the character that you can do that, or like the player that you can do that, or that you're risking a random item in your inventory. Or I guess it could be just any item, including non-items. Like, you know, if I pull up, oh, this might break it. Like these slashes, like there's no item there. It could be one of those. You know, like it's literally random. Anything in here, even if it's nothing, it deletes nothing. That, I guess. But if it were like, you know, the bandages, then it would delete all 5 bandages. Hey, Andrew. Not too bad, not too bad. You know, I'm sure you'll see we got a little sidetracked after I kill this zombie here. You may see Jerry coming at me. So, and another Jerry standing back there, but, you know, yeah, no, yeah, good. We're just trying to, we're going to have a 3.2897% chance after you kill a zombie that a Jerry will spawn. And now we're just trying to decide what the Jerry will do. We have the Jerry will just be there and roam around. We have the Jerry will attack you and deal 20% damage each attack. We have trying to tame the Jerry, much like the cow or chicken, where you can bring it into like you tame it with um, the rope here. Where it's tamed, and then you bring it to your farm, and then you bow down to it. Oh, I got killed, but you bow down to it, and then it kind of grazes, and then you can like, for cows get like milk and chickens, eggs and stuff like that, and then Jerry will like tend to like your crops and like your animals, kind of like Power World esque. So, but we're saying, what's the downside if you fail? Because there's only a 33% chance when you throw out the tame rope to actually tame it. But what if you fail? And we're saying, well, last Cyclone was saying you lose everything in your inventory. But then we're talking about maybe you lose one thing. Okay, the cat was saying you lose one thing in your inventory randomly. So, hey, sounds good, Cyclone. Sounds good. But yeah, so yeah, we're just trying to figure out what would Jerry do.
JD?
What would JD do? But yeah, so right now we're just programming in, attempting to tame Jerry. If you were to give magic a color, what would it be? I always think blue. I think it's because of the RuneScape magic skill color, like the hat is blue. So yeah, I think blue. Andrew knows. Purple? I don't know. You haven't played RuneScape though. Oh, Last Cyclone is back. Light or dark? I guess it depends what magic they practice, I guess. Okay, we got the zombie. And we want to make sure if it is Jerry. It is Jerry. Okay, so if it is Jerry, how are we gonna do this? Okay, so in the animal code, it is taming. Falls, set, attempt, taming, player taming. I did in the, when you attempt to tame with the rope, it does 1 damage, so the animal starts to like when it takes damage, it moves a lot faster and like runs away. So I added like 1 damage. And then there's like a 3-second delay, so it's still kind of like running around, not sure. And then yeah, it's, I guess, okay, I feel less good about my attempted taming, because right now it's 100% to tame, not through. Okay, but yeah, so it's always tamed, and then it moves to the tamer. Okay, so okay, so we'll need in the zombie, we'll need these variables. Attempt taming, tamed. I think right now that's all we need. Not back yet? Okay, no worries, no worries. So move to... in farm. So where do we... Oh, that must be in the player. Yes, there it is. Okay, there we go. So in farm. Gotcha. Okay. So we could do... I really like the idea of taming Jerry and making Jerry do like the farming tasks. That's gonna be an absolute nightmare to code, but I think that should be okay. So if we just copy this. Attempt Jerry tame. Player taming. Oh. And then I don't think we'll need to make it take damage. Tamed, stop. And then... So, okay, so when it turns into Jerry, does it attack the player? Because if so, it should have some health. They just won't get ready in time. Oh, man. Yeah. I got family like that. It's... Yeah. He spawns chickens to fight for him. Do the chickens have attacks? Death, idle. Run angry. I could make an animation where it goes down, like an attack, and then down, and then back up. Because I think the animals have the code to attack. So there's animals. Takes damage. Yeah, right here. I was thinking about adding it. So if it was a chicken, it would attack. when you get back. Hey, sounds good, Cyclone. Have a good one. Yeah, we could have spawns like 4 chickens or something, like in like a box around them, and he just stands there. Or we do something like this. Set walk speed. To 0. So he could just stand there. I'd like it if he follows you, though. But could just do a T-pose, like, right there. And then, like, 4 chickens spawn. And they run an attack. I gotta figure out why this does that. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's even creepier. Okay, I kind of like that. And then hit him with the rope. Okay. Jerry. And then this animation. I say attack. So we do right here, then remove those frames. And it does that. So if we speed it up, it looks like this. Okay. Okay. So in here, oops. Attack. How much damage does the chicken do? You know, I didn't think about that. That's a good. That is a good question. How much should it do? Because I kind of want to think of ways to like increase your health as the player, but I don't think there's a way to like add like, you know, if you craft, you know, a jacket or something to like show it on your character. Like I just don't have the, you know, models for that, but I want it to be more than, I think it's base 100 right now, so I don't know how much it'll do. Five seconds of bleeding damage. Oh. Oh man, does it stack? Because if there's 4 of them, oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Gotta figure out how to attack. Okay, it's probably the spine that we need to. Yeah. So if we do what would that be under? Attack. Don't mind that. That was a little possible enemy down the line. Chicken 1D. Attack. And it should be all caps chicken _ dash spine. Chicken _ dash spine. So we do attack. We'll do that. But if it's running or walking, okay. I mean, you know, we got to work with what we got. It's not terrible. So don't go to war with 100 chickens. Honestly, they are scary. Honestly. Okay, now I need to check if I have it where the chicken can run. Okay, we're off to a bad start. Chicken 1D. Oh, animation. Okay. Chicken 1D. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Not sure why I was freaking out, but not a fun experience. I don't know how you made it out. It's walking, running. Okay, so Okay, so we got attack. Should we have it where, because right now I have chickens, cows, sheep, and the deer, doe, and the stag. All just when you hit them, they just run away. But I'm feeling maybe we should do when it gets hit, it attacks. I feel like maybe that, because that could be the little thing, because that would make it easier, because if it's just when Jerry spawns and these attack chickens spawn, yeah, lower its health, more. Oh yeah, true. That can be pretty good. Do a little check, and then have, yeah, like a chance, like if it's still above 50% health, it'll most likely run away. Or if it's under like 20%, then it'll attack, or more likely to attack. I would just have to check to see if all the animals have animations for that. I feel like that was maybe holding me back from making them attack. Chicken, cow. I feel like the cow has attack. Angry, attack. Here we go. Oh, little hop there too. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I feel like I would just have to go in. Okay, so the cow has an attack. Come on, goat. Oh, rabbits. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, very similar. Okay, the goat has an attack. Oh. There we go. And does the sheep? Graze? No. Okay, the sheep. Okay. That could be seen as a bite. That could be one. Especially if I just move just the head. It could be seen as a bite. Is that stretching? Possibly. Yeah, we can make that work. Okay. Okay, honestly, I may call her there for tonight, but I do want to get back into this more often, so yeah. Thank you all for hanging, and all the Jerry ideas. I'll do a little off stream and see what I can come up with. But yeah, thank you all for hanging. And yeah, thank you. We'll catch you later on the next one. Who knows how many more Jerrys there'll be, but yeah, we'll see. Alrighty, take care, y'all.